Hey everyone, Will here. Going to do a what sold video. Haven't done one of these in a while. So let me just go through real quick some of the items that some of my top sellers. They're the most fun to look at, I think. Starting off with the Buddha. I covered this in an earlier video. Paid $150 for that. And sold for $900. That's the Bergman bronze. Probably could have held out. Probably could have jacked the price up a little bit more and got even. Might have been able to squeeze $1,500 out of that if I would have held on to it. Been willing to hold on to it for a little longer. But paid $150. Sold it a week or two later for $900. I can't really complain. Love the plane, folk art plane. Paid around $120 for this. I forget exactly. I don't have notes, so I may be off a little bit on my what I purchased them for. But sold for $600. Pretty happy with that. It was a pain to pack, but definitely worth it. Had a lot of offers come in on that, and just one day somebody paid full price. Out of the lot of photographs, I paid, it was a big lot, I paid $600 for a huge lot of photographs and was piecing them out. And this one alone sold for $600, so I got all my money back right there. Vintage 1940s Western Photography Guild, and this one went over to the UAE. I actually sold two of these to the same person. The other one isn't showing anymore, but yeah, $600 a piece, and that was a great lot of photos I got. The Coleman sterilizing stove, I paid $100 for and sold for $480. This is the one that was still in the original packaging, never used. Manuscript page, this is another one I covered. Paid $20 for it, sold for $510. Just beautifully done page. I think it's out of a Bible, not sure. Another print. Actually, a guy that bought the airplane bought this photo also. I don't think it's a photo. I think it's a print. But $500. Alexander Jacques Chantron. The samurai sword that I said I was going to keep, I ended up selling after a few months. Paid $75 for this at a pawn shop and sold for $420. I gotta go back to that pawn shop and see. It's been a while. The Edison phonograph, bought for $75, sold for $290. That also went over to the UAE. A lot of bubble wrap, double box. It was a tough packing job, but we got it over there. Huge profit on this one. It's a Boeing missile that was still in the original box. Let's see if I got the something that just came out of nowhere. I really wasn't expecting this thing to be worth that much. Paid like $10 or $15 for this, and it sold for $350. Barnett crossbow. Bought this for around $100, sold for $265. U.S. Army Ordnance plaque. Paid $30 for this, around $30. Sold for $2.99. The glass statue from the ship christening. Sold this to a lady. Her husband worked on the ship, so that's a pretty cool piece. Had $375 on it, and I took an offer of $300 on it. Had it for a while. Cantina belt, early USMC pattern, sold for $182.49. I paid 10 or 15 bucks for it. Western Bowie knife, Vietnam era. You can tell it's Vietnam era by the small rivets. Paid $50 for that and $2.95. Nice profit here. It's always nice when with these reference books. You never quite know. That was a $5 book, and I took an offer of $150 on that. A broken 1872 sword. I paid 30 bucks for. Sold for $122. The Greyhounds, just had those last week before. That sold, paid $40 for those. They sold for $150. Yashica 635 camera, paid $50 for that, and got $150. Ornament, last one to show you, paid $10 for that, 10 or 12, and sold him. Well, I took an offer of $125 on him. Christopher Radko. So there we go. Some really nice profit items, and that's just the highest stuff. So be on the lookout. The stuff's out there. Till next time, Miss Will Yard Sales 5 List. We'll talk again soon.